Hey, welcome to Ashok IT. Very good morning to one and all. Hope you are able to see my paintbrush
Yes, sir.
and able to hear me clearly.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, fine. Just a minute. Okay. Yeah. Guys, I'm just keep you reminding the before starting of the session, just please mute yourself and just disable the video from your end. Please verify, and double check from your end, guys. Just unmute yourself, mute yourself and disable the video. Okay. Yeah. So if you have some questions, definitely we'll take you that questions at the end of the session. So we'll allocate you the couple of minutes on that. Okay. Yeah. So how many of them are the new joiners in as part of our today's session? Can you guys please confirm how many of them are the new joiners as part of our today's session?
Yes, sir. I am Ajinkya.
Okay. Any others? Okay then. So this is the third demo session, guys. This is the third demo session, and just we started with this the training program on 24th. Okay, this is the third demo session. So whoever like missed like as in the first demo session and the second demo session, I will give you the video. I will give you the recorded sessions. Please go through that and understand like as in the course content and the course plan and related to full stack Java development. All these things we have covered as part of our the first two sessions itself. In the first two sessions, we just given you the plan of the Java full stack development and the course content and course details as well. Okay, I will be the sharing you. I will be the sharing you these two. These are the two demo video sessions, guys. Okay, yeah, these are the first two demo video sessions. Okay, we'll be sharing you over the chart as well. Okay, please go through that. Please go through that. Go through these are the two demo sessions where you will get the content of this training program as well. Okay, and like yesterday someone asked the questions about with respect to the fee modules, guys. Okay, so I got the information. I got some information. I got the information from the Ashok IT. Okay, so we have so the entire package of this the module one. Okay, so this is module one plus module two. Okay, so module one plus module two. Okay, module three. This is for completing the complete for learning the complete the three modules. So the total fee, as I suggested, as I told you in the first demo sessions itself, it's a total 18K, guys. Okay, if you are done with the registration for this entire Java full stack development course, the which will covers like three modules, that for this the three modules the total fee will be an 18K. Understand? And if you guys wanted to learn the module, if you wanted to learn any particular modules, so we have like as in the module wise tariffs as well. Okay, the module one, if you wanted to learn as on the specific to the module one, that would be an 8K, guys. Okay, if you wanted to learn that module two, okay, if you wanted to learn that would be the module two, that would be an 7K. Okay, if you wanted to learn as in the module three, then a total module three will be an 14K, guys. Okay, so if you are if it is it's like as in the full package, if you wanted to register the full package, that will becomes like as an 18K. And if you wanted to learn a particular module as part of this course, then you should have to pay this an amount to this for registration. Okay, this is about like as in the fee, guys. And yesterday someone asked, sir, so if you are done with this, the 18K and we need to pay 7K for the extra videos. There is a no for that one, guys. Okay, totally you can pay 18K for this entire Java full stack development, and you will get like as in the 6 months of video access, case for revision. Okay, clear? This is what the one information which I have to be the clear as part of our today's session. Okay, because most of them are asked in the yesterday's session. Okay, yeah, okay. And now coming back to this the today's discussion, guys. Okay, as yesterday we started with an the basic terminologies, right? Yesterday we started with what? The basic terminologies, guys, right? So what are the terminologies we have covered on yesterday? Come on, guys.
Statements.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah,
statements,
and
program,
yeah,
softwares.
yes, statement. What do you mean by statement, guys? A
Yeah, it is a line of code separate with
statement is
a
an
semicolon.
a line of code which can perform which can perform a particular task, right or not? Statement is nothing but a simple line of code which can performs the particular task, guys. So what is an example? What is an example for the statement, guys? What is an example for the statement?
Int a is equal to 10, like that.
Int
Yesterday
a
all
is
given.
equal to 10. This is nothing but the statement, guys. And at the same way, so we can have int c is equal to a plus b. This is also nothing but the statement, guys. Okay, so always this statement will gives an information to a computer to perform a particular task. So what is the meaning of this statement? Basically, it's nothing but an assigning the value of 10 to an a variable, right? Assigning the value of 10 to another a variable, right or not? And what is the meaning of this statement, guys? It's just nothing but performing the addition between the two variables, right or not? Performing the addition between the two variables and storing that result into the third variable. Agree or not, guys? Performing the addition between the two variables and storing that result into the third variable, guys. Right? These are nothing but the examples of the statement, guys. Okay, I have explored more on the statement in yesterday's session. So this will comes as a data type, and this will comes as an identity. Okay, this will comes as an operator, and this will comes as an a literal. Okay, and this will comes as an the special operator, guys. Right? Yes. So now tell me, what do you mean by program? Now tell me, what do you mean by program, guys? Guys, hope you are able to
Set
hope
of
you are
instructions.
yeah. What do you mean by program?
Yeah, set of instructions or a set of statements. Like
Okay, set of instructions or set of the programs, a set of statements. Okay, so typically the program means program is a collection of it's a collection of statements or instructions together into a single unit, right? So program always going to be it's a collection of statements or the instructions together into a single unit. That is called program, guys. Okay. Yes. So simply I can give you another example. Simply I can give you a picture of this respective to the diagram program. So program. So you just developed one program, guys. You guys might be written like as in the one program that might be in any programming language. So that might be, let us assume we'll go with an first.c. Okay. So I have developed like as in the program called first.c, guys. So this is a C program which I have developed here. Okay. So in this the C program, so we have the couple of statements. Definitely So which contains our C program contains what? The couple of statements, guys. These couple of statements will perform some particular task, and finally, so it will give you some result of your program. Agree? Agree or not? Program means it's nothing but a collection of statements or collection of instructions together
Yes,
into
yes.
a single unit called program, guys. Okay, yeah. So, and technically whatever the program you have written, so whatever the program you have written, so that program technically call it as an call it as an source code. What is that one, guys? What is that one? Whatever the program you have developed, whether it is a C program or a C++ program or a Java program, so technically that program call it as an what? Come on, guys. Technically
Source
call it as
code.
an what? Source code, guys. Technically call it as an what? Source code. Okay, we cannot, so we cannot see, these are the nothing but, and simply we can simply we can call that one as in the program, and technically if you wanted to call this one as in the source code, guys. Source code means your program or your original program. Simple. Okay, yeah. So next, so we just talked about what is the software, guys. What is the software? What is the software? Okay, what do you mean by software, guys? Software is nothing but a set of programs. Software means nothing but a set of programs or collection of programs, right or not?
Yes.
It's a set of programs or collection of programs. Programs and related documents. Okay, software is nothing but a set of programs and related documents into a single unit. Okay, into a single unit, guys. Software means it's a collection or a set of programs and related documents into a single unit, guys. Okay, that is called software, as I already told you. So if you consider this one as the software, if you consider this one as the software, guys, if you consider this one as the software, okay, which contains like as in the programs, guys, right? So this software contains multiple programs, definitely. Okay, every software contains like what? Internally, it's collection of the programs, guys. It's a collection of the programs. Okay, yeah, just identification purpose, and this is nothing but the software, guys. Okay, and all these boxes will be considering as programs. Okay, all these are nothing but the programs, guys. Programs. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So these are the things which we have covered on yesterday, guys. So basic terminologies with respect to the statement and the program and the software. So these three are interrelated with each other, guys. Okay, these three things are interrelated with each other. So by constructing the statement only, we can develop the programs, and by collecting the different programs into a single unit called as by collecting the different programs and the related documents into a single unit called software. Clear? Any doubts?
Yes, sir. Clear.
Yes. Okay. Now we need to understand the importance of the compiler and interpreter, guys. Okay. Yeah. So guys, please concentrate here. This is related to compiler and interpreter. This is what this is very much important for us. Okay. So just focus on this. Okay. So compiler. So can anyone, can you guys tell me what do you mean by compiler, guys, before starting off our discussion? Can you guys please tell me what do you mean by compiler? I need response from you guys.
Which converts a programming language into machine readable.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So which compiler always does converting the the programming code into the mission understandable code. Okay. Any other answers? Any other answers, guys? Come on, guys. Any other answers? I'm expecting some answers from you related to a compiler. Whatever, whether it is right or wrong, you can just try to answer and open up, guys. Make sure the session should be an interactive session.
Convert source code into binary code.
Okay, converting like as in the source code into the binary code. Okay, apart from this, any other points you wanted to add? Any other points you wanted to add, guys, apart from this one? Converting like as in the mission code, sorry, converting into another programming language code into a mission understandable code. Okay, that is good. Okay, apart from this, any other points you wanted to add? Yeah.
Compiler is a program that is convert source code into machine code.
Okay. Yes. So let me tell you the brief. Okay. Yeah. Understand the points, guys. Okay. We generally write a computer program, right or not? So we generally write a program or computer program. Anything is fine. Okay. We generally write a program using what? High level language, guys. Okay. High level languages. Okay, high level language. What do you mean by high level language? The language which is understandable for an human. Okay, the language which is understandable by a human, guys. Okay, can you guys tell me the language which is understandable by the human? That is English, right or not? Right or not, guys? High level language means nothing but an, see, let me put that point as well. A high level language is one that is understandable. Okay, one that is understandable by us. Okay, by us or humans. Okay, and this is called source code. This is called what? The source code. Clear guys about this point? So means generally we are going to write a programs by using high level language. As a high level language is nothing but one that is understandable by us, guys, by us or by humans. Okay, and technically we can call that one as called source code as well. Comfortable or not? However, the computer, a computer does not understand. Okay, however, the computer does not understand the high level language, guys. Guys, can you please tell me, like a computer can understand what type of language, guys? Computer can understand English language or computer can understand the mission language?
Mission language.
Mission language, guys. Computer always understand mission language. Just keep this point in your mind, guys. Computer always understand like as in the mission language. Computer never understand the high level language, guys. Okay, computer never understand this high level language. Okay, it also, however, the computer does not understand the high level language. It always understand. It always understand the mission language, guys. It always understand like as in the mission language. That is nothing but an zeros, zeros and ones only. Correct or not? Correct or not, guys?
Yes, yes.
Yes.
This means binary language.
Yes. So now to convert the source code, to convert the source code or high level or to convert like as in the source code to convert like as in the source code into mission code, we need to use the compiler, guys. Okay, that is what the compiler. Basically, the compiler responsibility is nothing but an what? Converting the source code into a mission code, guys. Clear? Why we need to, why we require like as in the compiler, guys? Because whatever the programs we have written, so that programs is understandable by the humans. That's why, so understandable by the humans because we are returning the programs in English language, English, just like as in the normal English statements. Okay, so however, that English statements will not be understandable, will not be understood by the computer. Okay, so for understanding, for our English statements to understand the computer, we need to convert our source code into mission code, guys. We need to convert that our source code into mission code. How we are going to convert that source code into the mission code? Using compiler. We need to use the compiler, guys. Right or not? So every programming language, every programming language guys, you can so every programming language in the real world, okay, in the real world, definitely we have their own compilers, guys. Understand? So we have their own compilers. When you are working with the C programming language, C have their own compiler. Okay, so when you are working with the C++, C++ having their own compiler. When you are working with Java, Java will have their own compiler. Okay, Java will have the own compiler. At the same way, the .NET and the Python and PHP. Okay, if you consider any programming language in the real world, definitely they will have their own compilers, guys. That compilers the primary responsibility is nothing but an what? Converting the source code into a mission understandable code or mission code, simply converting the source code into the mission code, guys. Okay, yes. Are you guys comfortable so far?
Yes, sir.
Any point you wanted to make clear?
No, sir.
Okay, fine. Good, guys. Okay, yeah. So the compiler, and apart from this, so additional, so compiler will do the additional things as well, guys. So apart from the translation, apart from this, the translation, guys. Translation means nothing but an converting the source code into a mission code, guys. That is nothing but an the translation. Okay, apart from the translation of the source code to mission code, compiler will do the following things as well. Okay, what are those? Any idea? Any idea, guys? Any idea? So apart from the translation of and the source code to the mission code, apart from the translation of and the source code to the mission code, guys, compiler will do additional things as well, guys. Any guess? Any guess? That is syntactical syntactical errors, right? Syntactical errors, guys. So means once you have written that program, right? Once you developed the small program, so compiler always checks whether your program has been constructed, whether your program is having any syntactical errors or syntactical errors is existed or not. It will verify, guys. Compiler will always verify the syntactical errors in your source code. Okay, and then syntactical errors in your source code, and at the same way the compiler will checks grammatical errors as well. Okay, grammatical errors as well, guys. Understand? So grammatical errors. So means if you unfortunately instead of an int you just written as an nt, guys, in such a cases also, so compiler compiler will validate your source code with respect to the grammatical errors as well. Okay, understand my point? And sometimes the compiler so will add additional code as well, guys. Will add extra code or extra compiler will add okay, so compiler will inject or add the additional code into original code, or you can additional code into the source code, guys. Understand my point? What the compiler will do? Sometimes a compiler will inject or add some additional code into an additional code into an source code as well. Okay, what the compiler will do, guys? Compiler will checks like as in the syntactical errors in your source code, and grammatical errors are also in your source code, and compiler will inject or add some additional code into your source code as well. Understand? Are you guys clear with these the 3 points? See, once these three checks got passed, once these three checks got passed, guys, then only the compiler will translate your source code into mission code, guys. Are you guys understanding my point? So you developed one C program, guys. Okay, that program contains some syntactical errors and grammatical errors. At that moment, when you compile your source code, when you compile that to the source code, guys, will it generate mission code? Will it generate the
No.
mission code? No, guys. Until unless you resolve those errors, then only the compiler will generate the source code for you. Sorry, compiler generates the mission code for you, guys. Understand my point? You developed one small C program, which initially you are trying to compile your C program. Okay, initially you are trying to compile your C program, guys. Okay, in that C program, you are having some syntactical errors and grammatical errors. Okay, and grammatical errors in your source code. At that moment, compiler will not generate the mission code for that until unless you resolve those errors, then only the compiler will generate the mission code, guys. Okay, guys, don't worry how to write a C program, how to compile the C program, all these things I will take care. As of now, I'm just giving you some basic knowledge. I'm just giving you the base knowledge for to start with and the programming, guys. So you don't know about what exactly the compiler and why we need to go for on the compiler as well. As I clearly said that, so whatever the program you are going to write, that program will be there in the English language. To convert that English language statements into a mission understandable code, we are going to use compilers, guys. Okay, apart from this translation, compiler will do some additional things as well. What it is, that one, syntactical errors, grammatical errors, and sometimes the compiler will add the source additional code into your source code as well, guys. Understand? Clear? Yeah. So understand the point, guys. So let us try to understand in the diagrammatic representation, guys. Okay. So here we have an user. Okay. Here we have an user or a developer. Okay. Here is nothing but the user or a developer. You can consider is a user or a developer, guys. Okay. And he wanted to write a small C program by to display a message called welcome to Ashok IT. Okay. He wanted to develop a C program to display the message called welcome to Ashok IT, guys. Okay. So see, he is a end user and he will be the interacting. He will be the interacting with who? He will be the interacting with which component, guys? To his mission, right? So that might be on the desktop, or that might be on the desktop, or that might be on the laptop, right or not, guys? As a user or a developer, to create a small Java program or a C program or C++, he will be the interacting with whom? He will be the interacting with whom, guys? Either it is his desktop or his laptop. Okay, technically call it as a mission. Okay, in IT terminology, we cannot call a desktop or a laptop, guys. Technically, we can call it as a mission, guys. Okay, you guys need to habituate this kind of terminology, guys. Okay, we cannot really call laptop or a desktop, guys. If it is a desktop or a laptop in IT terminology, we can call it as a mission. Understand? Yeah. You will get some more the things in the going forward as well. So whenever the time comes into the picture, then definitely we'll let you know these things. Okay. Yeah. So in IT terminology, technically call it as an what? Mission, guys, not a laptop or a desktop. Okay. Yeah. Fine. So in his desktop or a laptop, what he is going to do, guys? He wanted to develop what program? He wanted to develop what program, guys? C program. As of now, he wanted to develop like as in the C program. He wanted to develop like as in the C program, guys. Okay. Yes. In his laptop or a desktop or a mission, he installed one software to develop the C program. Can anyone idea about that software name? You might have faced this engineering world, right? What is the software? What is the software name to develop the C program?
Turbo C.
Turbo C, guys. Correct. Okay, correct. So this is nothing but the Turbo C, guys. Okay, Turbo C software installed on his mission. Okay, yeah. So he is ready to do the C programming, guys, in his mission. Okay, he is going to ready to develop the C program in his mission. Understand? Okay, and he written a small C program which displays like as an welcome to Ashok IT. Okay, so his program name is what? First dot something like first dot C. Okay, his program name is what? It is first dot C, guys. Clear? Now tell me, whatever the program he developed here inside the Turbo C, that program technically call it as an what? I already told you these things. Whatever the program he developed inside, whatever the program he developed here right now, that program technically call it as an what, guys?
Source code.
Correct. This is nothing but an source code, guys. Okay, this is nothing but the source code. Okay, he is ready. He is done with this program, and he written like as in the couple of statements in this program. And now what he is going to do, guys? What he is going to do? What he is going to do?
Compile.
He will take another. He will take an he is going to compile the program, guys. The question may rise in our mind, sir, how he is going to compile the program, guys? Yes, in the Turbo C editor, what is the shortcut to compile the program?
Control F9.
See, after writing the C program in the Turbo C editor, so you need to use like as in the one shortcut called Control plus F9. Okay, so if you press this key, then automatically your program will be get into the compiler, guys. Understand? So this is nothing but an what? This is nothing but an what, guys? This rectangle box, we can call it as an what, guys? Compiler. Okay, this is nothing but an what, guys? It's a compiler, guys. It's a compiler. Okay, yes. So how we are going to hand over the program to the compiler? Can you guys please confirm inside the Turbo C? Inside the Turbo C, how we are going to hand over this program to a compiler?
.exe.
No. So my question, understand the question carefully, guys. How we are going to hand over our source code to a compiler? How we are hand overing the source code to a compiler, guys?
Control plus F9.
Control plus F9, guys. Control plus F9. Then only your source code will be hand over to compiler. Okay, then only your source code will be hand over to compiler, guys. Okay, what the compiler will do? Come on, guys. I'm expecting some answers from you. What the compiler will do?
Convert into machine code.
It converts into the mission code. Apart from that translation, what it will do? Extra things.
Provide syntactical error.
It will check. It will check like syntactical errors in your source code or grammatical errors in your source code, and it will add sometimes it will add it will add some additional code to your source code as well. Okay. Yes. So finally, see, if your program doesn't have any syntactical errors or grammatical errors, means compiler will generate compiler has to generate the mission code. Agree or not? Come on, guys. Compiler has to generate like what? Mission code, right? Right or not, guys? So what is our point, guys? How we are going to get like as in the source code to the mission code, right? So that is mission MC, guys. MC means nothing but, okay, let me write it. Let me put it out. So this is nothing but on the mission code, guys. Okay. Okay. This is nothing but on what? The mission code. What does the mission code will contains? Mission code will always contains some zeros and ones. Okay. Or mission understandable language, guys. Okay. Or mission understandable language. Correct or not? So it contains some mission code, guys. Okay. That mission code, are you guys comfortable? How we are translating from the source code to a mission code using compiler, and how we are hand overing the source code to a compiler by using the key called Control plus F9. Right? Okay. Now tell me, guys, now tell me, the mission code got generated or not? The mission code got generated or not, guys?
Generated.
Yeah.
Yes, generate.
The mission code got generated successfully. Okay. So if your program doesn't have any syntactical errors or grammatical errors in your source code, means then it will generate the mission code successfully. And Turbo C internally giving some name to this the mission code as well. Okay, what is that one? So whatever the file you have used, that is the same file name first, and it is nothing but an what? OBJ file, guys. .obj file. So what is the mission code file name? What is the mission code file name, guys?
.obj.
.obj. Okay, our source code file name is our source code, the file name is nothing but an what? First.c. Okay, this is the C program. That's why the extension is C. Okay, if you are developing the C++ program, if you are developing the C++ program means then first.cpp. Okay, not C++, CPP, guys. Okay, if you are going to develop that the first program, that is first.java. Understand? This will be the source code. Okay, as of now, for our source code will be an first.c, guys. As of now, our source code will be an the first.c. So coming to the mission code. Okay, what is the name of the mission code for first.c? That is first.obj. First.obj in where? Come on, guys. In which language this is? C programming. Understand? Whereas in C++ also, the mission code will be generated in OBJ file. That is CPP, or you can go with the C++ programming, guys. Okay. Are you guys comfortable? So this is our original source code, and after compiling that the source code, then we got like as in the mission code in which file? The mission code will be in the which file?
Yeah, first.obj.
First.obj. That is nothing but our mission code contains like as in what? OBJ file, guys. Okay, OBJ file. So guys, I have a question for you. Okay, where the end user will write the programs in the mission? You can answer that question by using the diagram. Where everyone, guys, I'm expecting this answer from you guys. Where the end user or a developer is going to develop the C program, guys. Where he is going to develop the C program in your mission?
First.obj.
No. I am asking about in order to write this C program, which editor he will be using in his mission?
Turbo C.
Turbo C, guys. Turbo C is nothing but the software which you need to install, that software, guys, for doing the C programs. Okay, Turbo C is not come up with the Windows operating system. You need to download this software from internet and install that software into your mission, guys. Okay, once you install that one, you can start coding inside the Turbo C, guys. Okay, so you can write a small program as a first.c, and you can compile that code and it will generate the mission code as well. Okay, yeah. Are you guys comfortable about this, the compiler? The role of the compiler? And
Yes,
every programming
Yes,
language
sir.
will have their own compilers or not? Come on, guys. Every programming language will have their own compilers or not, guys?
Yes.
Yes, definitely. C program will have their own compiler. Will have their own compiler. C++ also having their own compiler, and Java is also having their own compiler. Python, PHP, all these things are having their own compilers, guys. Okay. Yes. Hope you guys are comfortable how to write a program on C, and how to compile that program, and how to generate the mission code as well. How it is getting the generated the mission code as well, guys. Hope you guys are clear on these points.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. So right, like finally we got like as an what? Finally we got like what, guys? Mission code, guys. Finally we got like as an what? Mission code. That is first dot obj. Finally we got like as in the mission code from the source code. Okay, yeah. So in which operating system, does this generated the mission code, guys? Can you guys please confirm? This obj file can generate on various operating systems, right or not? So let us assume user is having the Windows operating system. Okay, so Windows OS. So in the Windows OS, he will be the generating this mission code, right? Can you guys please confirm? Okay, user is using the operating system called Windows OS site, Windows OS. On top of the Windows OS only, we are just installing the Turbo C. Okay, inside the Turbo C, we are doing this program as in the, so we are doing the first dot C and compiling that and translating that source code into a mission code, right? So this is nothing but an user is generated the mission code on which operating system, guys? Windows operating system. So might be, okay, so user is generated this mission code on what operating system, guys? Windows operating system, guys. Windows operating system, he generated this mission code. Okay. Windows operating system, we generated this mission code. Generated the mission code, guys. Okay, mission code. After generating after generating this mission code, guys, and after generating the mission code, now after generating this mission code, okay, and this mission code will be executable on Windows operating system only, guys. Okay, whatever the mission code we have here, okay, whatever the mission code we have here, guys, so that mission code will always be executable on which operating system, guys? This mission code always be an executable on which operating system?
Windows operating system.
Windows operating system only, guys. Okay, so it so means whenever the mission code is generated based on the particular operating system, on that particular operating system only, we can execute the C program. Understand my point or not? How you are going to execute the C program, we will see in the next discussion. That is an interpreter. Okay, that is an interpreter. As of now, just need to focus on whatever the mission code is generated by the compiler, right? That mission code is generated on with respect to the operating system, guys. Okay, with respect to the operating system. So that mission code may be generated on Windows or Linux or Unix or Linux or Unix or Mac or Solaris. Okay, whatever the mission code is generated according to that, according to your operating system specific mission code will be generated, guys. If it is Windows, means Windows specific mission code will be generated. If your operating system is Mac, means then Mac specific mission instructions will be generated in the inside the OBJ file. If you are working with a Solaris operating system, so then Solaris specific mission code will be generated in this file. Understand my point or not? Whatever the mission code is there in OBJ file, that mission code will be specific to your operating system. Understand? Clear?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes. Any doubts, guys, up to now?
No.
No. Okay. So means my ultimate point is, my ultimate conclusion of this compiler discussion is mission code always be sorry, just a minute. In C or C++, CPP program, in C or C++ programming languages, always the mission code will be dependent on your operating system case. Operating system. Okay. Yeah. Are you guys comfortable? So means in C or C++ programming languages, always your mission code will be dependent on your operating system specific case. Clear? Clear, guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah. So this is all about like as in the compiler, guys. Okay. Compiler will always translates from source code to mission code. And how we are going to generate that mission code in the C programming, I just given you as a diagrammatic representation, guys. Okay. Yeah. So up to now, any questions from you, team?
No.
No. Okay. And the tomorrow we will see what is the role of an interpreter here. Okay. What is the role of an interpreter in every programming language, guys? Okay. As of now, we just understand as part of our today's discussion, the compiler role, guys. Okay. So once you are good at understanding the compiler role and interpreter role with respect to the C programming, then we'll jump on to the Java. Okay. Once you understand the roles and once you understand the role of compiler and interpreter, okay, then we'll start doing a small programs in Turbo C. Okay. Then if you are if you are habituated with the Turbo C editor, then we'll jump on to the Java slowly, guys. Okay. Yeah. So that's all, guys. That's all from my end for today. Okay. If you now it's like as in the QA session. Okay. If you wanted to ask any kind of questions related to course, just you can go ahead and ask me, guys. Tomorrow we'll talk about interpreter role, guys, in programming languages. Any questions? Amit, like software and applications are same. Okay, software means nothing but it's nothing but the collection of programs into a single unit called software. Application means it's nothing but a collection of packages. Okay, application means collection of packages. Using the software, we can create an applications. Using the softwares, we can create an applications, Amit. Okay. Sir, could you please tell us about the fees for the entire course, including module 3 videos? Yeah, Raju, I already given you that much information here. As I already started at the initial of the session, I just given you that information. So if you wanted to enroll this complete course with video access, that would be the total fee will be an 18K. Clear?
Hello.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Actually, we can say the machine code just like as a binary code as well, or not?
Correct. Correct. Yeah, mission code means nothing but the zeros and ones, right? That's what I highlighted here. Here, the mission language or mission code or mission language. See, mission language means zeros and ones. Zeros and ones means nothing but a binary code.
Okay. In our technical field, we can say like that, right?
Correct. Yeah, mission code. Basically, instead of saying that binary code, so we can say it as a mission code, guys. Okay. Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah. Surendra, like you have some questions, you can go ahead and ask me, unmute yourself and you can ask your question, Surendra. No problem.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
प्रोजेक्ट ड्यूरेशन कितना है मॉडल 3 में?
Project duration.
Yeah.
Okay, just a minute. So you wanted to go with on the module 3?
Yeah, sir.
Yeah, that would be in the 3 months of duration, guys. This will be
No.
the module 3 will be your duration for 3 months.
I'm talking about the real-time project only.
You wanted
Not-
to only the, yeah, you wanted to go, you wanted like real-time project?
Yeah, whole model 3, but the duration of the real-time project only.
Only the duration of the real-time project, it will takes like 10 days, guys, 10 to 15 days. Because Ashok will take care of like as an how we implemented the logics in the real-time project, and how we are how you are going to develop the modules as well. Okay, see, he will be the taking care of writing some services by integrating from Angular. Angular will be an UI, and he will be the taking care of writing the services in Spring Boot guys, with microservices architecture. Okay, real-time project will takes like 10 to 15 days, which you will get like more knowledge on the real-time project. How we are going to scheduling the programs, email notifications, sending OTPs, and all this kind of stuff will be there in the real-time projects concepts only. Ram, like wherever the topic comes into the picture, definitely will give you the real-time knowledge only. Okay, so while we are using this kind of concept in the real time, we might face this kind of an issue, and how to get rid of that an issue. That kind of issues we will discuss, case in the going forward. We are at the initial point, right, at the core Java. Okay, when you are getting into another advanced level in the advanced Java or a Spring or Spring Boot, definitely you will get to know all these things. Okay. Yeah.
Hello.
Yes, Ramesh.
Core Java, how many days will be the duration completed, sir?
Core Java and advanced Java and a database, which will requires the minimum of 2 months and the maximum of 2 months 15 days.
Only Core Java asked.
Only Core Java, which will covers in the 15 to 20 days case.
Total 15 to 20 days.
15 to 20 days. The Core Java.
Only
Core Java. Yeah.
Okay.
See, plus or minus will have, guys. Plus or minus will have.
Okay.
We cannot compromise on, we cannot have stick to 35 to 40 sessions. Okay. We cannot stick to 35 to 40. It might be on the plus or minus. Okay. Yeah. Not for this entire course in Ashok IT. So we cannot stick this in the months, guys. Okay. So until unless complete this course like 2 months or 2 months 15 days or 2 months 20 days, we don't have such kind of constraint. Okay. Yeah. Okay. And so guys, whoever like has in the missed like first 2 sessions, I already shared this the videos in the chat. And also, and if you wanted to know any updates related to Java full stack, you just need to join in that group as well. Okay. Yeah, I'm just giving you the details in over the chat. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Any other questions? And guys, one more information as well, and you can download the course content here. Okay. So if you wanted to download the course content, so just go with an ashokittech.com website, and where you can go with an courses offering. Under that courses offering, you have a Java full stack development. Okay. Under that Java full stack development, where you can see the overview of the course and what are the features we have with respect to this course and FAQs as well. Okay, and download the course content. Okay, you can get that course content here as well. Java full stack development course content, guys. Introduction, front-end technologies, back-end technologies, and advantages and roles and responsibilities of a full stack developer. Module 1 will covers Java. Okay, and module 2 will be on the module 1 which will covers like a core Java and advanced Java and the database side as well. Okay, and module 2 will be on web development, front-end development, HTML, CSS, HTML5, CSS3, responsive designs, JavaScript, Bootstrap, and all these things, guys. Okay, and coming to the Angular JavaScript frameworks as I told you, but only you will be getting one kind of framework, guys, either Angular or React. Okay, Ashok will take you through Angular only within the real-time project. Okay, and then coming back to the Spring Boot content, that is module 3. Okay, this is nothing but on the module 3 content, guys. Okay, yeah. Okay, if you wanted to download the course content, you can go through the ashokittech.com website and you can download the course content from here. Okay, as I told you, already given you the information, the module 1 I will be taking care of here. Okay, which will take care of the responsibility of core Java, advanced Java, and the database. Okay, module 2 will be taken care by another trainer, and module 3 will be taken care by Ashok. Okay, yeah. This is all about for the today's session, guys. If you have any questions, just let me know.
Sir, what is the fees for module 1 and module 2? Module 1 and module 3 combined.
Yeah, this is the one. Module wise, if you wanted to learn on the module wise, then you need to go for this one, guys. And if you want more clarification, if you want more information about these two things, like you can check with the admin team.
Okay, sir.
Okay, this is what the information I have. Okay, you can check with with respect to the fee structure and this process, you can check with an admin team. Okay, yeah. Okay, then hope you don't have any questions. Okay, that's all for today. Again, we'll meet you on the tomorrow session, guys, using the same bridge at the same time. Okay, tomorrow also we have the session at the same bridge, guys, at the same time. Okay, that's all from my end for the today. Signing off.
Yes, sir. Thank you.